Yep. Go. Break. Go. Yeah. Go. Get to me. Yep. Settle. Move. Bump it. Settle. Move. Go. Tag downhill. Go. Drop. Settle. Go. Get out.
Again, like I thought he did well in training camp last year, and I don't want to like extrapolate too much off of training camp, but when you talk to guys on the staff about him, like their eyes light up, right? So there's something there in terms of energy. Obviously, when you watch his stuff from Temple, like he was really good at Temple. Like he's physical, he's athletic, he kind of fits, he kind of checks all these boxes that you want for like a modern linebacker, you know, like when I think about modern linebacker, it's Fred Warner, right? It's this guy that can cover, can get downhill, can play sideline to sideline. And there were shades of that when he played at Temple. Now he has this injury, kind of like Johnny did last year, and his developmental role or his package or the methodology they were going to use to develop him was kind of sidelined because they had packages for him, they had situations they want to use him. They're not able to do that, and so like now this year, does that process get started, and does he kind of get to show that he's the heir apparent to Bobby Wagner? Whenever Bobby chooses to walk away.
When I tell y'all, I'm expecting a huge year from this Washington Commanders player, I'm expecting a huge year from this Washington Commanders player. And after seeing his highlight tape from his workout, oh yeah, shorty ready to go. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jayden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jayden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries? Like...
Stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, and shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty love again now, she's confident.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be talking about McGee, linebacker for the Washington Commanders, and his workout footage and how he's preparing for the 2025 training camp and 2025 season. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. Also subscribe to 4th and 1, as I think there's a lot of videos on that channel that you guys are going to love. Also, if you would like to donate to help your man Juan Gotti get a better and new computer, as the last one has literally died, you can also donate to the GoFundMe. Of course, you know you don't have to, but if you are in a position to, that would be great. All right, let's get straight into today's video. So McGee, man, this is my dog right here, Slim. I expect big things out of him this upcoming year. I expected him to come in immediately last year and make a huge impact on his defense, but unfortunately injuries really played a factor into the reasons why he was not really on the field for a consistent basis. But I will say the times that he was on the field, you've seen a huge difference between him and then when Michael Walker had to get out there last season. McGee has, in my opinion, all the tangibles that you are going to want from a young linebacker. I'm talking athletic, speed, physicality, everything. And they love McGee. They lean so heavy on him. He was running a lot with the ones in minicamp this past spring. So they are expecting a lot out of him. It's just all about, can he stay on the field? And as we know with anything in life, especially sports, your availability is your best ability. So he's going to have to come out there and play and be healthy first and foremost, because it's not if he's going to get the opportunity. The opportunity's literally on a silver platter. And with the way Washington plans to use Frankie Louvu as a pass rusher more this upcoming season, that is going to slide open a spot for McGee to step in and assume the Frankie Louvu role that he had last season. And that's why I say the biggest success for Washington's defense, or the way I think it can reach its biggest potential, and I know this may sound crazy, but it relies heavily on the impact of Jordan McGee. Because again, people, as I mentioned multiple times this offseason, if Jordan McGee is healthy, that allows Washington, Joe Witt Jr., Dan Quinn, the defensive coaches, to utilize Frankie Louvu in a Micah Parsons chess piece, Swiss Army knife kind of role. And if Jordan McGee is not healthy, that is going to force them to, have to just keep Frankie Louvu as a stand-up backer, use him as a pass rusher, but not as much. And, hope that Jacob Martin and the rest of, Dorrance Armstrong, Cleveland Ferrell, and the rest of these guys that's going to be chipping in, Dietrich Wise, hoping that these guys can get pressure on the quarterback. But I'm telling you, Jordan McGee is the key to the success of this defense. Yes, I truly think so. That's going to open up so much for the front seven if he's out there being able to stay healthy. Being Dre Greenlaw-esque prior to him being hurt, we'll see what he looks like when he plays for Denver this upcoming year, coming off an injury. But being compared to Dre Greenlaw is like, it's not something you take lightly, okay? Because we're not going to act as if Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw wasn't just running the league a few years ago. And if you compare my linebacker, my young fella, to Dre Greenlaw, and we get half of that, oh man, the league is in trouble. And it's funny how just in a matter of a few seasons, Washington's linebacking core has the potential to be one of their strongest positions, right? Remember the Kevin Pierre-Louis days, the John Bostic days, the Mason Fosters, the hopefully hoping Reuben Foster could be something. I rock with Perry Riley, but Perry Riley, was it Kenny Robinson or something like that? We had a whole bunch of just linebackers that were mid. But we got a real good core, from Frankie to Bobby to Joel McGee to even Kane Madrano, and even what about Dom Hampton, right? Dom Hampton's a middle linebacker / safety. Same with Kane Madrano. Is he more of Jeremy Chin, or is he more of a Frankie? That's the question that will remain to be answered this upcoming training camp, to see where a guy like Kane Madrano will be spending the majority of his time here while he's with the Commanders. But I'm telling you all, man, Jordan McGee is a guy that I have my eyes on a lot this upcoming summer and this upcoming preseason. Because if he's exactly what we think he can be, oh man, you guys don't understand how good this dude is. If you haven't watched his film and his tape, do yourself that and just see the potential. And he showed flashes at times last year. So it's not like he's just a complete rookie and he's on some JJ McCarthy stuff where he only played in preseason and was hurt for the rest of the season and missed his whole rookie campaign. He played. It was just about the consistency and lack thereof. Like, he didn't play all 17 games, but I don't know if I've seen a regime want to rely so heavily on a rookie linebacker in a very long time here in Washington. I'm telling you, they had so many different packages for him because he can rush the quarterback, right? He can drop back in coverage. He can be he can be stride for stride with the tight end. Has the ability to cover underneath on some slot receivers too as well. Like, he's the full package. Think Frankie Louvu and think Jordan McGee. That's what I truly think of. And Dre Greenlaw, if they compare him to him, that's even better for me. And that's something that makes me more excited because they think that highly of a guy of that caliber, that was once one of the best linebackers in ball. So I'm praying that Joe McGee stays healthy. I'm praying for a big upcoming year from JM, Joe McGee, number 58. And why does it seem like 58 looks sweet on him? Like, I don't know if 58 ever looks sweet on anybody but not named Von Miller. But I feel like 58 suits Joe McGee. I truly do. But who knows? Maybe once he establishes himself and have a really good year, he'll probably end up changing that. But 58 is tough on Joe McGee. And he just looks like the next superstar linebacker. I'm telling you, with the dreads and the ferociousness, swag that comes with the position. Because a lot of people gotta understand, you gotta have some swagger to play the linebacker position. You can't be no bot out there. You gotta be swaggy. So get inked up, dreads, visor, whatever you need. You gotta look fly out there playing linebacker, so you can be you know, looking sweet. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section. Joe McGee preparing for the 2025 training camp and 2025 Washington Commanders season. What do you think about these little workout clips that I put together that he, you know, expressed by showing us his workouts on the gram? So with that being said, as always, me boy Juan Gotti. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all be easy. Y'all be safe.
Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a line.